This screen again. You told us we wouldn't see it, but it was there. I saw it.
Real quick, at the beginning for that screen, there's 3 zeros on the screen. That means we've died 0 times. We're really good at this game. But I think that's all I want to say about that, yeah.
Well,
We're here talking to a lovely man.
I don't think that's a man.
We're here to be ordained in front of the statue.
Ordained.
Yeah.
Are you like the Pope now?
Sure.
Oh,
We're the time pope.
I can go back in time. Sweet. So I think I just wanted to touch on the point about you not dying yet. Considering that you have as many hearts as you do, it's a little tough to die, especially if falling from like the top of the mountain takes away 1 heart.
Well, that's a fair point. Because honestly, health isn't too bad of an issue, nor are these games terribly difficult. They're more puzzle games than anything else, I find.
I don't know.
Once you figure out the gimmick, it's pretty easy to like kill most things.
I mean, you say that, but Tetris was pretty brutal. I died a lot in Tetris. And that was just a puzzle game.
Did you figure out the gimmick?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the gimmick?
Try and leave enough space to put one of the long, thin ones along the wall.
Whoa.
It's as erotic as it sounds.
Mm-hmm. So, we learn the Prelude of Light here. It's a warp song that brings us back to this temple. It's pretty much useless as an adult because you can just save and quit and get back to the temple.
I was wondering how you started here.
Yeah, so anytime you save outdoors, as an adult, you start in the Temple of Time. As a child, you start in Link's house. If you save inside of a dungeon, it restarts you at the beginning of the dungeon. And then back to Lake Hylia with us. We ended here last time, minus the whole Big Oron Sword part. So we have a few pieces of unfinished business here.
For one, why aren't you equipping the big sword?
It's on!
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't sass me, boy.
Well, okay. I mean, I guess what do I know anyway? You're just gonna kill everything with a hook shot.
No. We're actually gonna use this weapon.
The hook shot.
Well, not in here.
The medieval deagle.
Yes. Well, it's a long shot now, so I think it's it deserves a different name.
Well, it's still deagle, just as a 10-inch barrel instead of the 5-inch now.
So, spooky shark.
I was wondering what you're doing down here. I was like, do you really need money? But I see.
Yes, we clearly need money at this point.
Well, you're not maxed out.
Well, there's nothing left to buy.
Really nothing?
The only thing you can buy at this point is consumables.
Huh. I guess I don't remember that about this game. Money being useless really quick.
Yeah, it's a bit of a thing. So there's an asshole here that we're looking around for, and he's right there.
Dick bird.
Yeah, if you start, because this ladder is so damn long, if you start climbing up there, he can just fly around the building and knock you off before you get to the top.
And then you would die and your death counter would go up.
Yeah, so it's not happening.
Well, with that, how'd that only take off half?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know how fall damage mechanics work.
I just wondered if there's some reason because you backflipped or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just the distance.
Yeah, the fastest horse ever.
I forgot I sped this up.
Very high-pitched horse.
Yeah, it's what speeding up volume, or speeding up audio does. Pitch corrects it. By corrects, I mean increases.
I have to say that I think it's a good touch, speeding up the portions where you're just running across the field.
Yeah, well, I'm just getting tired of watching it, to be honest, because we've traversed it enough times for everyone to kind of have an idea of where the hell everything is. there are two more things. Well, sorry, one more thing we want from here. And it's a friend.
And it's to listen to Navi's voice.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted.
All this time, that's all we wanted.
That's what I always wanted. I think that's one of the big complaints about this game is that Navi just wasn't vocal enough.
Honestly, Navi is really useful the first time through. Like, comparatively to the Wii games, you don't get bothered by her as much because it's all optional for the most part.
Yeah, well, when I played through the first time, or even any time, like, she never bothered me. I never understood why people were so irritated by it. I just know it's kind of a thing on the internet to make fun of Navi.
Yeah, like comparatively to, I think it's Fee in Skyward Sword, that was really frustrating. It's like, oh, your Wiimote battery is low. Please deal with that. And then 10 minutes later it'll happen again. It's like, yes, I know the battery is low. I'm waiting for it to die. I'm being efficient.
Gonna get jumped.
Yeah, so when they do that kind of wind-up attack and they hit you with it, you'll automatically get put into jail.
Did you just kill her?
We beat her up enough for her to leave.
So much for the murder sword.
Well, it does do a lot of murder. And this guy was interested in the all-female group.
Well, who isn't, to be honest?
Exactly.
I think there's a joke in there somewhere about legalization of gay marriage in America, but it's an exercise if you were to go ahead and make the joke.
So there's a few ways of dealing with those ladies.
It's giving her the Deku Nut.
Well, putting it that way, I suppose.
You know what Deku Nuts start with, right? D. You're gonna give her the D. Adult Link, indeed.
Also, we went into the wrong door, so I just kind of skipped all that. Also, we're fighting all four of these ladies in different ways, but with the same weapon.
How do you know it's not the same lady?
That's a fair point. I will concede that.
I mean, if you're not killing them, repay the favor somehow.
Should come back to my camp later.
Can't see what's happening.
Yeah, they get used to your tricks after you Deku Nut them once.
So the Deku Nut won't work again?
It might work again if you're far enough away, but if you're close, like I was, it didn't work. So, stabbing her with the length of this sword, no innuendo intended, but I passes her guard quite a bit, so you get damage in very easily. These women are terrifying, according to this man. Also, I don't know how he knows how many people are still being held prisoner. Like, did his buddy just walk by like, hey,
I'm out.
I'm free now, later, nerd?
Now, okay, so you got the small key icon down the lower left, right?
Yes.
Now, what would happen if you went to, a dungeon and got, a small key and then came and unlocked one of those? Would that work?
No. Small keys are limited to whichever dungeon you get them in.
I see. Will it just go away then when you zone out?
No, it's still there. Like, if you go to re-enter that same dungeon, you'll still have the same amount of keys.
Yeah, long shot.
You see that platform up there as well.
I did not.
So there's something special about the platform up there.
Put a scarecrow on it?
No, there isn't. We'll be getting back to that later. Not in this video. It'll be another bonus one, I think.
Ooh. Bonus.
So I have a bad habit of getting lost in this place.
It seems pretty easy.
It is pretty easy. Like, you just keep going through all the doors and you eventually make it.
Wait, did you just kill her?
We knocked her out with an arrow. Conveniently.
That seems suspicious.
So, why are you sleeping on the job? I don't know, I just have this arrow sticking out of me.
I bet you probably do get a little tired when you get shot with an arrow.
Yeah, just a bit. It could be the blood loss. So this is the most interesting way to kill these ladies. But, I mean, knock them out. If you hookshot, they don't know how to deal with that, so they get stuck on the torch.
That is...
And you just poke them to death.
Now, if you just hookshot at her and then stood there, could she beat you up?
Yeah, if you let her attack, she'll attack.
Okay.
And if you let her attack, she'll eventually wedge herself out of there.
So now what do you actually get for saving these guys?
You get a membership card.
It's like Costco?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So we can buy... pro tip, just buy alcohol at Costco. It's fine.
I don't think you need the membership
You don't
card
need a
to buy it,
membership
yeah.
for that. Also, I don't have a Costco in my city, and I can't buy alcohol in those kinds of stores, so...
Well, that's Canada's fault.
Yeah, it is.
Making bad decisions with liquor.
Well, I don't think it's a bad decision, but that's neither time nor place.
Oh, I see. Well, as long as the liquor is available for the hockey game, it's fine.
Exactly. So now we have, infinite sword glitch.
Oh,
So we just walk at this lady.
that's so rude.
Yeah.
She definitely made the noise like she fell over.
Yeah. It's the same. They reuse a lot of noises in these games.
It's the limitation of the cartridge. Something.
Probably that. Probably other things. Like, I know for Majora's Mask you had to buy an expansion pack type of deal to get more RAM.
Was that the game that did it? I was trying to remember what game that was.
That and I think Donkey Kong 64? I don't know if anything else actually did it. I'm sure there was like a few games, but it's so strange that you had to pay $70 for the game when it was new, and then you had to pay an extra $10-15 for an expansion.
Yeah, I definitely remember that.
And it was only like a handful of games that actually used it.
It's interesting that they, at the very beginning of the N64, they knew enough to put an expansion slot in it anyway, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's another thing that kind of failed for the N64. What the hell? I don't remember what it was called, but it was basically like a another box you put in the bottom that let you do like level editing and stuff like that in like Mario Kart 64 or F-Zero. And I don't think it made it past beta. So we have access to the Gerudo training grounds at this point, but we don't have the means to complete it at this point.
What do you need to complete it?
We need the item from the Spirit Temple, one of them.
Mm.
I'm not sure about the second because that's as far as I made it and I couldn't progress any further. I was testing.
So now is every Gerudo friendly because you have that training card?
Yes. I don't know how they know we're friendly now. Like, they don't stop us and check our card or anything.
Maybe you pinned it to your lapel.
Possibly.
It's like a badge.
Also, you should note the trials that we're required to complete.
Okay.
So the first one is you have to cross a river that you cannot walk across. Second is you have to go through an area that you can't see. So she's gonna open the door for us. Well, gate, anyways.
I think a gate classifies as a type of door.
Well, I guess. Depends on the gate.
Nice roll.
Mm-hmm. Action rolling. Don't mind that noise. So you see this lovely corner here. It's our friend.
The edge of the world?
Yeah, you just walk across the unpassable river of sand. Just walk right past it, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with this situation.
Is that not how you're supposed to complete it?
Nope, you're supposed to long shot over, or... The one alternative is you can use the hover boots and just walk backwards through it as well.
Oh, sweet. Somewhere to use rupees.
Yeah, somewhere to use roofies. It's a dangerous running object. And he doesn't tell you the name of the item until after you buy it, but it's always bomb juice. He never sells anything but bomb juice.
Did you just get one then?
10 or 5. I'm not sure which. They have some uses. Like, this is, if you can come here as a child, you can get bombs before getting the bomb bag. Or, sorry, bomb chews before getting the bomb bag. And that can break some things. But there's other means of doing that as well.
Break them how?
Break sequence of events. But generally, you're not supposed to be able to get in here as a child anyways, so what do I know?
I guess, do you just know where the flags are? It seems like you're just kind of...
I have a rough idea of where they are, but the problem is because it's dark, I'm trying to remember exactly where I have to go. The alternative is you can actually just long shot from gate to gate, or from post to post.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see them, it's just a lot easier in the daytime.
Okay.
Also, lighting those 2 torches there gives you a chest with like 50 rupees.
You're a little low on rupees, but I guess you're not in it for the money.
We're not in it for the money. And I think that's the exact same as it was in the original, so there's no real reason to do that. So let's just go ahead and find our way through the desert.
Looks like you're doing it.
Yeah. Fuck the lens of truth, we're doing this.
It's gonna end poorly.
It almost ended poorly.
Are those the things that steal your stuff?
No. They just roll around and be jerks.
No.
Also, I just happen to know that you have to go west, so...
How do you... Oh. You have a mini-map.
Yeah. So, both trials complete without the required items. So, great system you have going here, ladies. So what this also means is you can technically come here as soon as you get the horse. So you can come to this temple before you even complete the forest temple.
Did you actually complete the temple, or would you get stuck needing something you got from the forest temple? I remember what you got.
I'm not sure about this version because I haven't actually recorded that far at this point. But I know in the original you can actually complete Spirit Temple with just a hook shot. And bombs.
What did you hit with the bomb shoe?
A gold Skulltula.
Oh.
It's just aiming for it is quite annoying with all the levers in the way.
I'm surprised you're not just killing them.
They repop all the time. And they had alternating spawns, so I was just getting tired of them, so I said, fuck it, you're dying now.
You still have the tiny magic bar, too.
We do. We will be fixing that soon. We can't actually get the big magic bar at this point. Also, if you roll into those trees, you see how there's Deku Nuts on the top of them? Deku Nuts will drop.
Really? I didn't see the Deku Nuts, but...
It's on the top of the palm trees. You might see it when we come out. Also, there's going to be some more palm trees, and you should see them there. But we have another lady to talk to.
The Deku tree did not look like a palm tree.
Do they call them Deku trees?
Maybe he was just lost.
He was lost, he didn't make it to Florida.
He just grew big anyway. Speaking of growing big, it's another creepy lady.
I thought you were going to say something different there.
Oh. Ha. I'm not sure what you thought I was going to say.
Well, you know.
So is this another Din's thing?
This is another magical spell.
Oh wait, Din's fire, Furor's wind, and then yeah.
And Haryu's love, the most useless of them all.
Ooh, a protective barrier. I wonder what it was intended for. I just remember these, or wait, are there fairies floating around in these fountains, or is it...
If you play the song again, you will get fairies.
Okay, because I remember bottling a bunch of fairies because they were better than carrying the other regen stuff.
Yeah, for the most part.
I see the nuts, yeah. Alright, so now I'm just going to go to the store and pick up a coconut and try throwing it on the ground and see if it makes a sweet explosion. Maybe I will stun the shopkeeper.
Stun them in what the hell are you doing?
Get out of my store. Let's throw the coconut on the ground.
So, I kind of fumble around with songs here because I forgot how to play the Song of Storms. So let's just play the Sun Song again.
It's nighttime, yeah.
Yeah, we needed it to be nighttime anyways. So you play the Song of Storms on this pedestal, and it fills up this this little river. Or lake.
It's like a pond.
Close enough. And it shoots out a bunch of fairies.
Do they stay there forever, or can you just,
Well, you can spawn more with playing the Song of Storms. I believe they have to despawn first.
Oh, okay.
I am not 100% on that.
Will the water go away after a while?
I think it's there permanently now. You know, I'll have to go check.
Not sure I remember doing that.
No, it's completely optional. It's just a few nice things.
Now, did you need to do that to get the Skulltula to show up, or did it just need to be night?
It just needed to be night.
Mm.
Just showing off a little thing that I don't think many people knew of. I shouldn't say many people.
What was the silver rupee again?
Silver rupee is a puzzle. You need to collect them all to unlock a door normally.
Mm.
Bomb shoes in that box. Could be a hint. Maybe you have to blow up that boulder. Maybe the sequence of events in here is weird.
What boulder?
It's a boulder above us.
Oh. It seems unsafe to stand there if you're blowing up a boulder.
It's okay, I'm a mining engineer.
Oh. You're not wearing a hard hat?
Yeah, we can't do anything in this room, so... time to leave.
Sick box puzzle, though.
Yeah, we can't deal with that box puzzle yet. And we can't deal with this, this puzzle either, because this thing is, pushing us away. This stream.
It's a shame we can't just float up it.
Technically you can, if you go fast enough.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah. We'll have other means to collect all that later on. But we get Sheik again. And an owl.
An owl?
Yeah, the owl is back. Don't you remember our buddy, the owl?
Yeah, but he can't carry you anywhere now. You're a little bigger.
How do you know that? He's a big owl.
Well, I don't think he's big enough. It doesn't seem right.
It's morally wrong to have owls carry you places.
It's owl slavery.
Well, technically he offered when we were a kid.
This is not what Hyrule's built upon.
What was it built upon?
The ground?
Well, okay.
I have nothing.
Okay.
So this is how you're supposed to come back here as a child, then I take it?
Yeah. So, another thing is you can actually cross the desert as a child backwards, if you know where you're going.
Cross it backwards.
Yes, so you could make it back to the other side of
Oh, I see what you mean.
Gerudo place. I can't remember the name of now. But it's time for something else.
This is the fire song? Yeah.
We got all we needed, we did all we could over here. So we're gonna go find the hot place. And we found it.
You just left the desert.
Here we are.
Was it hot enough for you there?
No.
It was daytime and everything in that desert.
It was daytime and everything, but here we are. Fire Temple. Next time.
Which apparently you don't need the fire tunic to be in? Tunic to be in? Tunic to be in? Tunic to